Never knew how hard your skin could get. Until I held her hand last week, and the callus ran away with the soft feminine I somehow came to expect. She cuts her hands on the can she opens with a knife, cuts her hair in the mirror, and washes her clothes once a week by hand, but they still smell like the road. Dust blown and covered with moth wings from collection bins. Hand-me-down clothes like those that I grew up in. An inch too short at the wrist, but that inch makes her skin look like thin velvet puckered around the pulse. She tries to distract me with cigarette smiles, but won't tell jokes because she knows I can hear the fluid in her lungs when she laughs. 5 minutes of childhood left me with very few memories, but still, I can hear her voice in small Texas towns, where the reflection of fall leaves fell in through the blinds in my room, and I went to sleep with one line of red light across my eyes. And she sang. She knew 3 songs. Hush, Little Baby, You Are My Sunshine, and Rod Stewart's You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You'll be my bread, should I grow old. I remember these words like prophecy spoken in the midst of cicada mating songs and pecan-picking green-fingered days. I carried those words with me through gang fights with only me on my side. Carried them when we disowned the family tree to separate young limbs from unhealthy leaves. And I carried them when she swore that she loved me but didn't really like me much because I missed the school bus one time. Product of small Texas towns and roughnecking women, she can't get a job welding anymore, so she's homeless. But too proud to come home. And I'll be double-eyed damned if I know what she's so proud of, but she insists on calling this freedom, and I just want to yell at her sometimes, Mom! Wake the fuck up now. Come inside, it's cold. One day she'll start a publishing company. Percheron Press, which makes sense. A Percheron is a horse like the one in chess, and she's a horse in Chinese astrology, but she's never been much good at sticking with anything for long. That's one of those things she gave me to unlearn. But when I can find her and afford a ticket to wherever that is, we eat soup so thin it still tastes like the tap on the sink. She refuses my invitation again. Her slow fade reminds me of this poem she wrote in 10th grade. It was called Tears in the Mist, and it was brilliant. Another prophecy of failing before she lost the key to this cage. But you know what? No, maybe it's me that's failing. Because I want to hammer myself into whatever absurd, shapeless bird form it is that would set her free. But that joint in her hand just curls its thin smoke around her fingers. And she rocks herself in a cross-legged daydream of trance, struggling with the past that just won't let her go. And I still want to yell at her sometimes, Mom, wake the fuck up. Please. The language of birds is hers. So I sing. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. Maybe I wasn't really ready to be a parent to my own mother. But Mom, I always loved your song.